Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Simon, and we are the Whales of Wall Street. So, today we have got a very quick update. I almost putting this in the category of FUD actually, but let's just dive straight into this one here. So, I've seen a lot of reports recently on social media that a lot of people are having trouble with Monzo and transferring money across to the Gemini exchange. So, actually been confirmed by a number of articles here. I do love this, like the traditional media with their absolute nonsense titles, encouraging people to do the old clickbait. Banks are widening their crackdown on digital currencies, with Monzo banning payments to Gemini, the US cryptocurrency exchange founded by the billionaire Winklevoss twins. Now, I've seen some funny articles already about this, saying that several banks. Well, the only one I can find at the moment is this one that's banning Gemini. So I'll keep an eye on that. Or apologies if I am wrong on that. Please do let us know in the comments below if anything else has been blocked to Gemini. I'd be interested to know. But actually, I think this comes off the back of an FCA probe. So the FCA being our regulators here in the UK. Have once again done their due diligence, as they have done in recent weeks of us, with Binance and other exchanges being blocked by all our wonderful banks that hold all our money. As mentioned, they're very happy for people to gamble and lose their money in casinos, but when it comes to crypto, yes, it's a big no-no and they have to block us. But this is around a point about potential money laundering breaches. Now, it's not clear whether that's directed at Monzo for doing the money laundering. I hope not, but potentially people who use the system and are potentially using crypto to devise money laundering schemes. As of course it is quite easy to do that. I can imagine in the crypto sphere, if you know what you're doing. But why on earth you'd want to do that anyway? Go and make a proper living like everyone else. Stop scamming everyone. But here we are. So yeah, this is basically perhaps some pressure on Monzo, who have now arguably blocked payments to Gemini. I'm assuming, and putting two together here in a dot connector kind of scenario, that perhaps the money laundering or the aspect of what's gone on has potentially been done via Gemini. It kind of makes sense that is the case, just based on these two kind of items of news coming out at similar times. Please, if you know any different, as I said, let us know in the comments below. Really keen to get your opinions on this. And then finally, I'm just going to throw out this other piece here. Panic is suddenly spreading among all these various cryptos here. Apparently traders are in panic mode. Well, I don't think so, because everything's majority in green still, so this kind of news hasn't taken effect as of yet. But this is actually kind of a mixed bag here. Again, another clickbait title, and then going into, oh yeah, actually crypto's doing really well. But oh yeah, by the way, there's something in the background of a new bill that's come out, which is this nonsense thing here in America, which is a gigantic document. It's not all about crypto. It's about several changes being made to various elements, and one of them being digital assets. And it's even in these articles where they're saying, oh, actually they haven't mentioned the words crypto or Bitcoin, but they're deeming things as digital assets are coming under threat by the IRS, which is the equivalent over here of like HMRC, potentially allowing or getting exchanges to deliver even more information and reporting about their tax returns and their tax doings and not doings potentially. Not so much with retail level, i.e. you and I, but I'm pretty sure, please do your own research and please do try to get involved with, various crypto tax, companies and things like that, because it is important to keep track of that and make sure you're doing it properly. You don't want to get stung in a year or two's time with ridiculous fines and things. I will do a video on crypto tax, by the way, in the coming weeks. But this is mainly more towards exchanges, and these articles are basically kind of pushing the narrative that, because the exchanges are now going to have to make all these changes, that it's going to disrupt the entire market. Well, it's not really, because these exchanges should be adhering to these kind of regulations and things anyway. Whilst trying to maintain their decentralization. Of course, it's very important to protect people, to stop money laundering, to stop tax evasion and things like this, and make sure everything continues to run smoothly. So let's see how this develops as we move on, for sure. But I do think that we will see, or start to see, a situation. Sorry, the train's going past. We have steam trains here. That's how backwards we are in the UK. So all I will say is that we need to keep an eye on this kind of thing. I don't think it's a major issue. I think the bill is due to come in 2023, so there's plenty of time for the exchanges to sort themselves out, get their regulation applications in place and things like that. And from a retailer investor perspective, we still got a couple of years before. I'm sure there'll be more nonsense news as we progress in this area as well. So just wanted to put that out there. And finally, actually, on the topic of tax, actually, I've come across this, which I thought was fascinating. So these guys have basically created, in Utah, in America, have just raised $100 million to solve cryptocurrency's looming tax problem. So these guys look like they're really pushing and have had fantastic investment from various companies to essentially help up with a tax bit, his startup tax bit. So automates all those gains and losses for customers on exchanges. So can you imagine like paying an accountant and having to go through all your trades and everything, like crypto changes and like what's Bitcoin's conversion rate versus XRP and this, that and the other. It must be an absolute nightmare, and they probably charge a fortune for doing so, and rightly so as well. But to have this kind of application, I don't know whether they'll open it up to the UK or not, or other countries around the world. I will try and reach out to them and see if I can find out some information as to how they're planning on expanding and things like that. But it's really good to see that crypto and digital currencies, etc., are paving the way for a new economy, a load of new jobs, a load of new opportunities with jobs on different levels, like engineers, cryptographers, and now even in the accountants and finance aspect as well. Of course, it's a really good thing to see, in my opinion. Keeps the world going, keeps the world flowing, keeps us working as slaves, and all of that good stuff. So I just want to bring that to your attention. Go and check these out. It's on the Forbes website here, and it's relating to these guys, these awesome guys, coming up with a potential solution for an easy and automated taxation calculation and whatnot service. So keep an eye on them. But that just kind of wraps this video up. All it leaves me to say is please do go and check out our other videos on the Wells of Wall Street channel. We do appreciate you guys subscribing. It helps the channel out massively and keep growing, and keeps helping us all share our own ideas together. And to hit 300 subscribers soon would be absolutely phenomenal in such a short space of time. I really appreciate the support that you guys are giving out there and the comments that you guys are delivering. Join us on Twitter, join us on Telegram as well. We'll get the conversations of crypto flowing on those platforms too. That just leaves me to say I hope you found this relatively informative. Please do like and subscribe, and I will see you guys and all our crypto assets on the moon. Thanks guys, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.